Welcome to J&Jadventures, where two friends turn their curiosity into stories made for you. Now introducing your hosts, Jake and Josh.
Yo, 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 yo! Welcome to J&Jadventures!
We here, we real, we ain't queer.
I don't know why we're doing these kind of accents and why I have this hat on frontwards really weirdly and why our drink of the day is Steel Reserve.
Well, you know why. What happened to that?
Well, I'll explain that in a little bit. Let's kind of get into stuff before we get into the drink of the day and Steel Reserve and, you know, why I'm wearing this
Why this is
fancy
going on.
stuff.
Why we have the same
Why
clothes on.
am I doing this? All right, well,
That was so racist.
before we get into
Why we doing this?
before we get into that, let's kind of guess what I'm doing right now because Jakey boy is in Disney World right now. By right now, I mean in the future when we publish this episode.
Yeah.
I'm in Disney, so I'll let you go first. Let's kind of guess what I'm doing right now.
So we're going to air this on a Tuesday. When are you going to Disney?
I'm going to Disney on Saturday.
And then when are you coming back?
Coming back on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay, so Tuesday is not your recovery day.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday would be I would say Tuesday is probably your Epcot day, or better yet, Epcot day is probably Sunday. Monday is your recovery day, possibly if Krista gives you one. And then Tuesday is probably going to be the worst day of all because it's probably going to be Magic Kingdom Day.
Oof.
That means no drinking alcohol.
I'm bringing some.
Lots of
Sneaking it in.
people talking to you in costumes, and you have to act like you care that they're talking to you.
Yeah.
And Krista making you stay until it's dark to watch the fireworks.
The beautiful thing is I actually don't know our schedule. Krista's probably told me 15 or 20 times.
She has it planned.
But
Krista, I love you. I love how you plan things. I'm just making fun of you a little bit.
no, I just don't. She plans it so far ahead. She's probably told me 15 times, but I just don't remember. Tuesday, I think I will be at Disney Springs.
Ooh.
Enjoying a nice beverage of the alcoholic variety and not wearing the Cincinnati Reds hat like this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm guessing I'm going to do. Now, anything can happen. There could be a world where I wear the Cincinnati Reds hat like this. I just don't see it.
It actually looks good on you.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
If you just bent it up a little bit more.
A little more?
Like you need to modify the hat and actually bend the brim. But anyway.
Okay.
Anyway,
You guys,
look good with it. I like it.
By the way,
like
if you're listening to this audio, you have to check it out. I look ridiculous right now. This is going to be one of the best episodes to watch because of how ridiculous it is. This is going to somehow become a skit show.
I want to actually talk about what you're wearing all together because today when we were having our meeting at Patrick's, we went to go pay our bills and we walked over to the bar and this old man, you did not realize it, but he was to our left and he was looking you up head to toe with that stupid WWE sweater on. And I think the whole time he was trying to realize, like, does this dude think it's Christmas? And why does he have
a Monster Among Men sweatshirt on?
What is going on with this
By the
guy?
way, this is an accent episode. So try to catch the accents when we do them this episode and you get bonus points.
And if you get all 17 right, you get $5 off.
Of nothing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about how I got this drink, and it's a pretty crazy story. So, I went into UDF. I was just filling up my gas. Went in, got me a lemonade, and I came outside. I swear, I came outside, and this homeless dude.
True story.
He was just standing there, and he looked me down, kind of like the dude that when we were at our lunch. The dude was just staring me up and down. I was just like, "Hey, how's it going?" And he's like, "Hey, I don't even remember exactly how it happened. But he's like, "Hey, I got an extra Steel Reserve."
So
if
obviously
you want.
this homeless man was psychotic. He was like, "I got this beer, man."
And it hasn't been open. It hasn't been open.
It has, and that I noticed. It has not been open. He's like, "Dude, I'm just too drunk."
Yeah.
And I got too many of these, man.
Yeah. Well, let's so because of that, this is going to be the drink of the day.
Yeah, we're going off the bourbon.
This is going to be the drink of the day.
This
you can
is
see
actually malt liquor.
It is malt liquor. It is malt liquor.
I don't mind malt liquor.
Well, I've never had it, so let's go ahead and get into it a little bit. I always got to do that to the top so it doesn't explode. Oh yeah, you got that nice malt liquor smell.
Oh yeah.
And I'm actually gonna pour some out to the haters. So they can get some.
There you go.
Right on my carpet. That's what I'm talking about. Do you want? Let's have you try it first. You've had this before.
I have to try this?
Yeah.
First?
Yeah. Steel Reserve. Yummy, yummy in your tummy.
Oh my God.
Hold on, let me try it. Let me try it. Is it that bad?
I think it's a homeless man's piss. Well, are you sure that wasn't open? Oh,
that really is bad.
Oh, I think he. Oh.
Is it really that bad?
Oh.
Okay, all right, that's fine. We'll drink that later. Neighbor Dave, you're gonna drink that.
I think that was that dude's. I think he pissed in that.
Okay.
That's the only way a homeless man. I gotta watch that.
All right, we're gonna do last week's drink of the day again because that was good. And
an 8.1.
we have a time machine. We have a time machine, so we went back to last week and stole that J&Jadventures drink from last week.
We're not rating the Steel
We're going to rate the Steel Reserve
a 0.0.
0.1. I did like it a little bit.
It wasn't bad. It kind of had
it's worse.
Vinegary taste to it.
It's not as bad as having nothing.
Yeah. It's not
like
that
if
bad.
you were in a desert and someone's like, hey, either drink nothing and die, or you can have this guy's piss / Steel Reserve.
I'd probably take the Steel Reserve then.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We're going to get into the second annual, and by annual I mean weekly, second annual weekly Neighbor Dave's Nonsense.
Hey, there's Neighbor Dave, and this is my nonsense. So, always a debate in Cincinnati, Ohio, on who has the best chili. Obviously, a lot of people are going to say Skyline. Skyline chili is good. I like Skyline. Their cheese is the best. But I am not a chili hater. I like all chilies. It is 2019. I do not discriminate against chili. I love Gold Star cheese coneys. I don't care what anybody says. Gold Star cheese coneys are good. Skyline 3 ways, and just for anybody who's not from Cincinnati and think I'm being weird, a 3-way is not what you think it is, chili-wise. It is noodles, chili, and cheese. Skyline has the best 3-way. But I also love Camp Washington chili. I love Gold Star. Cheese Coney's the best. I also like Dixie chili a lot. That's really good. And I was really sad when Empress Chili closed pretty recently by my house, which that's not cool because I love Empress Chili. But let me know what you think, what your favorite chili is. I'm sure a lot of you are going to say Skyline, and I'm sure a lot of you will criticize me for saying that I like Gold Star cheese coneys better. But I don't care because they're good. I love all chili. This has been Neighbor Dave's Nonsense. I love you all.
So I'm going to actually disagree very strongly with Neighbor Dave. I think that Cincinnati Chili is Skyline Chili.
Skyline or die, dude.
Now there are decent Cincinnati
I'll
chilies.
I'll stop cutting you off.
Other than Skyline.
Agreed.
But if we're going with best all around, it's Skyline.
Absolutely.
The extreme cheese is the best. The chili is the best. The hot dogs are the best. I mean, the extreme cheese is
amazing. Dude, I just wish they would successfully bag it. Like, the worst thing is when you go to Kroger's, you pick up that bag, it says Cincinnati Skyline and extreme cheese. Yeah. And it's not. You can tell as soon as you see it because it's not thinly cut.
Yeah. Is it just like pepper jack cheese?
Well, no, it's
I get what you're saying.
It tastes like it, but it's not the same consistency. Yeah. It's just not the same.
Yeah, dude. I get what you're saying. What do you have to say about the Cincinnati Chili? I'm gonna take one more little drink of the Steel Reserve. I just want to make sure it tasted exactly what I thought it tasted like when I first tried it. Yeah. So I'm just gonna taste it one more time.
Take a little sip.
I'm gonna smell it. It doesn't smell great.
Take a little sip.
It doesn't smell great. The canning is not that great either.
I like their marketing.
Really?
I don't mind it. I mean, I like it kind
of. It's not great. It's not great.
It's not perfect.
I'm gonna smell it again. I don't know why.
There's nowhere to go with your eyes when you look at the can. You must be drunk when you're drinking that.
Yep, not great.
Nope. Okay, so yeah, we're not going to drink anymore.
Okay, I'm not drinking anymore.
So, anyway, so like I said, my whole thing when I noted that it said Skyline or die. Jake already hit all that, dude.
Yeah.
I eat Skyline all the time. I actually just bought Skyline. I bought 30 cheese conies. What is today? Today is Monday. I bought 30 cheese conies yesterday for a sales meeting at work. People love them, dude. And it's great. Gold Star conies suck balls, but that's what Dave thinks is delicious. And then I will actually give a little shout out.
Some would say that that's a delicacy.
Yeah, some will say
sucking balls is a delicacy.
Yeah, well, I hear Gold Star is like trying everything to not shut down.
They're trying everything, even sucking balls to get people to eat
if
their
they
food.
have to suck balls.
If you come into Gold Star, we will do that to said area.
But no, realistically, actually, Gold Star is trying to go international.
What?
Yeah, I heard that today. And they're not. It's going to be like a restaurant. They're not going to be Gold Star. It's going to be like, I don't know what they're going to call themselves. And then I don't know what it'll be, but they're going to try to get people in to eat other things and then introduce them to Cincinnati's chili and be like, oh, this is how good it is.
I got you. So and like the BLT wrap or something like that.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
It's a great idea, but I don't think it'll be successful. But anyway, shout out to a local Cincinnati chili, but it's not in Cincinnati, and it's in NKY, Northern Kentucky. It's in Newport on Monmouth. It's Dixie Chili, dude. There's nothing like if I am in Newport and it's like, I don't know, 10 o'clock and I'm drinking, I want to eat some Dixie Chili, dude. It's good. The conies are good. The cheese fries are good. Chili cheese fries are good.
Yeah.
Conies, three ways. Their chili is good.
I've never had it, so I can't
really
speak
good.
to that.
Gold Star sucks balls, though.
Okay, this is actually a great segment that we're getting into next, and it is
some things in this world just don't make sense. Kind of like that accent. For real though?
This is just a segment where we just find weird things on the internet and then we talk about it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. Just kind of like that homeless guy found me and it was a weird thing. We find stories like that.
That could be a news headline. I could see that.
Yeah, we find stories like that. But we're gonna get home.
Homeless man bottles his own piss and gives it to strangers.
Podcasters die the next day.
Yeah. R.I.P. J&Jadventures.
This is our last episode. I know I said that the 2 episodes ago was our last one because we got the sponsor.
Hopefully we didn't lose listeners because of that. That's all I hope.
Shoot. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, so stop saying it's the last
Okay,
episode.
go ahead with the first story.
So the first one I found, I saw this on Facebook, then I had to re-find it. I just think it's funny. It's Florida inmates use their criminal skills to rescue a baby accidentally locked in an SUV. And I just think that's so funny because
let's dive into that a little bit. So let's explain.
The reason that they're out of jail is because they're on a work detail.
Okay. So like when you're driving down the highway and you see the guys in like the orange
Well, they're not always
vests.
inmates. I mean, shout out to the people volunteering to clean the highways, but yes,
they're always inmates.
Not always.
To me, they are.
Or they are people that are out and they have to do community service, but usually it's court order.
In my irrational brain, they're always inmates.
But anyway, I just think it's so funny because I picture myself as on detail because I've done that before, and I have some crazy stories I'm not going to get into right now about that and police chases and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because that legit happened in real life. But I could just see the cop walking down they're picking up trash in like a Walmart parking lot, and they're like, "Holy crap! This baby is locked in the car," and the mother's screaming. It's hot. It's in Florida. She doesn't know what to do. The keys are inside. The baby's sweating, and the guys are like, I hijack cars for a living.
I used to sell them on the black market. After my days where I sold kidneys on the black market, I got into something a little more lucrative, and that's selling cars.
But the funniest part about the video for you folks that want to go on and watch it, like there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 5 inmates, and they're like fighting. Hey, but dude, you gotta do it like this. You gotta this is not. You're not doing the right thing. Let me get my arm in there and help a little bit. Like
the cop's taking notes. Like, okay,
the cop is videotaping. So the cop is the one videotaping.
That's so great.
Yeah, the cop's like, okay, we gotta take this back to
we gotta,
FPD.
Yeah, and, maybe we can find out other crimes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think his fingerprints were on the inside of that window that one time.
So it's funny that are you good with that one?
I mean, you didn't really talk too much about it, but
yeah, I mean, you pretty much covered it all.
It was a lot of fun.
It is.
It was fun for me to talk about it.
Yeah.
What's yours?
I don't know why both of our stories had to do with the police.
It's weird that they both do.
Hey, what? I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's
NWA.
Let's get into it. All right. So police to get people drunk.
Yeah.
And
You
that
didn't say that good enough.
Police
are paying people
to get people drunk.
In Northern Kentucky. They want you to come down
and get drunk.
Turn up. They want you to get turned up as turned up can be.
Basically, they're going to pay you $100, feed you. I actually read the article, and it said that you can have a slew of different options. You can have bourbon with Coke. You can have vodka mixed with something, or a couple other liquor options or something like that. But you're gonna drink those. You're gonna get tipsy. So I would imagine you would blow into a breathalyzer, and then they want you to take the sobriety test.
Yeah.
First off, I've always wanted to know if I could beat a sobriety test, and for a cop to give me the sobriety test. So that means it's the right sobriety test. So if we just tried it here, it would be wrong.
The reason that they're really doing this though is because I can be sober as a jaybird. I'm serious. Tomorrow morning I'll wake up and I'll take a video of it. I don't care. I can't walk a straight line. For you that know me.
Yeah, he walks.
I walk like a penguin. So if I have to have my feet pointed forward,
true story,
and I have to go heel to toe for 8 foot and then turn around and not stumble, dude. I've been at work and I'm talking to a customer and I was like, "Oh, sorry, I lost my balance there for a second." I don't drink during the day at work. Why did I lose my balance? And I think that's why they're doing that.
Yeah, they're doing it they're doing it to, find out what if it actually works, the sobriety test and whatnot. So I think it'd be sweet. I think it'd be a cool thing to try. Though. It is funny. It is definitely funny.
But it makes the reason it's funny is because we think we don't live in an era where things have to be discovered.
Yeah.
It's like my wife said today, she's like, I just don't understand how people can still invent things. If I think of something new, it's not new, and it's not necessarily true.
Yeah, there's definitely new things that
something
can be invented.
I really want is that stupid cereal cup. But anyway, we live in an age where there is still experiments to be made, and police now are thinking, hey, maybe we're wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not the right sobriety test. Because I said, legit, if they pulled me over and I was sober, because I don't drink and drive, that's why my wife was mad at me that Jake had to come pick me up, and she's got to pick me up after this.
Yep.
But, I could get out of the car and the guy would be like,
responsibly, folks.
Yeah, the guy would be like, why do you walk like that? I'm like, because that's how I walk. I'm really fat. And he's like, well, okay, walk a straight line with your feet straight. Sir, I've never walked with my feet straight ever. I can't do that.
Would you like me to get surgery to do this?
Yeah, my knees
I can get surgery. Yeah, that's true. If you were to do this, they would need to specifically do it. Actually,
well, the
freaking great idea. If you are drunk, when you get out of the car, walk with your feet like that.
Walk like you have bone dysphoria.
Yes.
I don't know how to work my legs.
Yes, walk like that. Why not?
Yeah, I know.
You got nothing to lose.
Well, the police also do this thing, and for you folks that are listening aren't going to know what I'm doing, but they do this where they...
Yeah, with a light in front of your eye.
Well, the reason they do that is because when your eye goes to the side, if you're drunk, your eye, it shutters.
Huh.
So, but the problem is most of the time when they do that, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If you've ever had, which you've never had, obviously, because you've never been through a checkpoint or anything.
Nope.
But they do it, and they do it put it all the way 6 foot away from your face so that your eyes are so strained that it hurts. And they're like, oh, sir, I think you've been drinking. Can you please take a breathalyzer? And you're like, I don't really want to because I haven't been drinking. But if I say I don't want to, you're going to put me in jail. But I don't want to because I feel like you're going to make me think that I'm drunk.
Yeah.
And then you get screwed and you're going to jail.
Yeah, that sucks. Let's get into our only segment that we've done every single episode.
And we hope you guys love it.
Hey, can you read? All right, well, let's read some Reddit. Reading Reddit.
Welcome to... Hold on, let me start over. Yo! Welcome to Reading Reddit!
For all y'all out on the block, sitting on the stoop, we here, we reading, we doing Reddit, yo! Come on! Mine was better, but he turned my mic off.
No, I turned it down because you were shouting into your microphone.
Yeah, it was cool, though. I liked it. It was way better than yours.
Sure. Welcome to Reading Reddit. This is a segment where we make fun of people. No, I'm just kidding. This is a segment where we find weird things on Reddit. We read through them, we peruse, and then we basically talk about how we would do in those situations. So usually people on Reddit, it's Ask Reddit. People are curious about certain things, and they want to see what people would do in a certain situation, and we are here to answer for those people. Correct?
Yeah.
Am I lying?
No, not at all. Actually, you guys can go and find these same exact questions on Reddit. You type in Ask Reddit. And I actually suggest you do that because it's actually kind of fun.
It is pretty interesting.
And it's actually, if you ever want like a party favor, you're not sure what to do when you host a party.
Yeah.
Just go to Ask Reddit.
Yeah.
And just be like, I'm going to ask everybody weird questions.
It's a good one too. If you're just hanging out with someone.
I just thought about that. I'm going to tell my wife about that. Yeah. She always is so worried about hosting people.
Yeah. If you're just if you and
don't know
are hanging out and you're like, I'm something curious.
Yeah.
Just go on Ask Reddit. I've never even thought of that.
That's a really
we freaking do a show about reading Reddit,
but we don't think about doing that with other people. Don't even think about
doing it in real life.
We could get so much material by asking our friends these questions and steal their answers.
And then they feel like they have to answer. Boom, got it. We're gonna do it.
Done.
And they don't even listen to this podcast, so they'll
never know.
They don't even know.
Actually, that's the sad part. Is our friends don't even listen.
Some do. Yeah. Shout out Mel. She actually listens.
Shout out Mom.
Shout out Steph.
Shout out not my wife.
Our wives barely listen.
Yeah.
Freaking stupid. Shout out my mom and dad. They listen. Well, my dad more than my mom.
Shout out my bosses. Son-in-law. I had to think how that relation was.
Shout out my little brother Jojo and my older brother
shouting
Josh.
out people now. Shout out always single Jeff. Shout out neighbor Dave that doesn't listen but he's in the podcast.
Yeah.
I'll listen.
Okay, all right. Well, let's get into it. So, if your skin was turned another material, what would you want it to be,
dude? So
no. Hold on. So let's do. It can either be good or bad because I have. Actually, both of mine are bad. For some reason, when I was thinking about it.
Same here, but now that you said I have to do a good or bad, my first one is so bad.
Let's do this then. Let's switch the question. Let's make it different.
Hold on.
If you could, no, this will work. If it's bad, if you could make your enemy's skin one thing, what would it be?
Oh man, that messes with me.
Okay, well
No, it's fine. Okay. No. Yeah, we'll go with that. Right. We'll go with that. So, because my first one works for both ways. Mm-hmm. And Jake hates when I say this, but I'm going to say it, and I'm not going to say it again for this episode.
Dry hand.
For you folks that don't know me, I'm actually going to say paper, because paper sucks.
Well, yeah, that's true. If you get wet, if it gets wet.
And yeah, exactly. Like, that's why I said, in turning into your enemy, I just throw water on them.
Yeah. I
can set them on fire.
Yeah.
I can't electrocute them. But there's a lot of things I could do to somebody that turns into paper. But personally, if I was to turn to paper, I would just have to just do terrible things to myself to just end it.
you would use a rock.
Yeah, just to put holes in myself.
All right. My first one is Velcro. I just feel like that would be a terrible thing to have as skin, especially just imagine like if your creases, like one is the one side,
the opposite. You're just like
you close your arm and then open it up. Yeah,
you have to get somebody to help you. Can you please unhear my elbow from my torso?
Yeah,
I forgot that those were the different things.
That would be awful. All right, do you? Let me actually just do my second one, and then you can do your second one. So my second one is fairly similar to your paper one. So if your enemy, if you could turn your enemy's skin to anything, what material would it be? Tin foil. Have you ever it is so terrible to mess with. If you rip it off,
it's very durable in heat. They have extreme advantage.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
You cannot torch them. You cannot burn them. You could
also literally just poke it and it would crumble up.
That's hard.
Tin foil is.
You're right.
I mean, it's very thin.
You're right. I mean, it's the same with paper, though.
Yeah, true. No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's similar to paper.
It's not going to be like cardstock. My paper is going to be like.
That is true. This would basically make someone a superhero.
Well, that's what my next one was. It was going to be metal, but
so for you,
like
would
me,
be metal,
because I'd go back to if it wasn't going to be my enemy, it was going to be what the worst thing my skin could turn to.
Yeah,
and metal.
Okay,
and you know why?
Yeah,
think of Wizard of the Oz. Wizard of Oz. Wizard of the Oz.
Yeah. Wizard of the Oz. Love
you
that
have to
movie.
be oiled.
Is that movie
you
where
have to
that
put transmission fluid on you?
Yeah.
What? Anyway, I mean, metal would be a terrible thing because, like, Iron Man, you're like, that's so cool, but no, like, that stuff is gonna rust up when you have to fly through some rain.
Yeah,
like it might be Cerakoted, but it's still gonna.
If your skin was metal, you could never go to a concert again. You could never go to the airport again.
Yeah,
you could never.
That would be.
You could never get into anything that has security.
That's true.
You're screwed. So
you're not going to a bar with a bouncer.
You just screwed yourself,
dude. That
is the worst.
Mind blowing.
That is the worst.
I did not even think of that.
That is the worst.
You
are
not getting through freaking TSA.
Anything.
Ever.
TSA, you're not getting into a concert because all of those use metal.
And then if you drive and you forgot to oil your foot, you're going to be going full throttle the whole way to Florida.
Oh my gosh.
Metal is terrible.
That might be the worst.
But now if you turned your enemy into metal, that'd be a different story.
That's a good one.
It would be a high maintenance thing for either way.
I think that's a good one for the enemy. Because they're basically destroying their social life.
Depending on the metal, they are. They're going to be a depressive person.
They're going to kill themselves, but how do you kill yourself if you're metal? Oh my gosh.
A blowtorch.
Terminator 2.
That's a terrible way to kill yourself.
So is freaking cutting your wrist, but that's a blowtorch.
Yeah, that's true.
Suicide is a bad thing. Seriously, if you need help, call hotline.
Don't call us. We will not help.
We're just not able to.
That's what I mean. We are not. We would probably make things worse. That's pretty much what we do. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right. So hopefully you wrote some down for this because I didn't.
I did. I'm really excited for this next one.
I haven't wrote down. Oh wait, I wrote down one.
Yes, you did.
What movie do you wish you could walk into and become your new life?
So actually, for you 90 babies, Blank Check.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
I just think that would be an amazing one. I mean, but I'm not putting myself as a child picking up a blank check. And oh man, I could get so deep with this. Okay, blank check without any law problems. Like I'm not gonna get you're not gonna get put in trouble. Jail because I've been there, done that.
Although the kid in the movie doesn't get in trouble for it, does he? No, he doesn't get in trouble.
I mean, I'm going movie laws then. Movie laws, blank check, great time. I'm going to do exactly what that kid did, but in 2019. I'm going to have that whole wall filled with TVs.
Yeah.
I'm going to freaking buy every gun and knife I can see. I'm going to have the best vape mod you're ever going to find. I'm going to buy my house and then sell it and buy another house. I love it. What's yours?
Actually, mine is pretty close. I would do Billy Madison.
Yeah, that would be great.
Dude, Billy Madison would be great. First off, he just parties forever. Like, he parties every single day of his life. And he got to go back to school.
I know.
To feel smart. Yeah. Like,
what is that song?
I want to feel that. Back to school. Back to school.
I don't know. It's just that voice. Yeah. Back to school.
Man, I need to rewatch that movie now. I love that movie.
I feel really loud.
No.
I feel really loud.
Well, because you keep taking it away from your...
Bop, 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 bop,
yeah, that's exactly... You're like down here and you're like... I turn it up. And
dude,
you're like, you're up here.
I'm just keeping it here then.
Because then you're like, why does it sound so loud?
Okay, I'm right here right now.
But Billy Madison would be great because you have a super rich dad that you're going to take over his business for. I mean, even before that, you were super rich. And then you get to go back and... He gets the hot teacher.
Dude, the hottest teacher.
He gets the hot teacher.
That's the best part of the whole movie is that I'm trying to keep it at a level anyway. That's the best part of the whole movie though.
Yes, it's
the best part of the whole movie.
Yeah, for sure. What's your number 2?
My number 2 is Ready Player One.
That's a good one.
Because that's actually my all-time favorite movie ever. Mm-hmm. And just putting myself in that lifestyle, and not to be cheesy because it's a movie that's set in somewhere close to us, but it's in Columbus, Ohio.
Yep.
It's in the future. And then like we're so close to that already. Like I don't want to live the lifestyle where we're 100% AI and
video games and whatnot.
But at the same time, it would be cool to at least live that lifestyle. I think, and for you folks that haven't seen it, go back, watch it. Your mind will be blown. It's a very good movie. Steven Spielberg. Yeah. My number 2 is actually really similar. It is Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, that would be cool.
Wreck-It Ralph would be awesome because you could basically play any.
Arcade or online?
Either one.
Really?
Either one. I like both
I
of them.
can't remember if I've seen the online one.
You haven't.
That's
Me
why
and Chris just watched
we
it the
need
other
to
day.
watch it.
Go ahead and run through the rest of yours.
The rest of mine, real fast, are Back to the Future. I mean, enough said. Back to the Future, the whole trilogy. I'll put my life in that. I'd rather be Marty McFly. Yes. And then my last one is John Wick. I have only seen the first one.
Kick right now,
dude. I love it, dude. And there's more reasons than one. One, I love Neo. What's his stupid face? I mean, I don't know the actor's name. What's his name? Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
I love him as an actor, and plus the action, everything, and plus microtext.
Well, that'll do it for J&Jadventures. Next time, join us when we decide to embark on another journey. This time, we have gone on none, but next time, we will make sure to at least go on one. Please join us next time for J&Jadventures.
Come on!
Stay sexy.